What's up, guys?
Whoa. Is that like all, that just happen?
That absolutely just happened.
Fuck. Alright, well, so we were talking and, I went through a weird experience a
Yeah,
while ago.
no.
We were talking about names. He has a friend who, went by MJ. Like, actually legit by MJ.
You know, as in the weeds.
Yeah, but I went,
Get that guy.
through a strange
thank God.
situation where, I was a lot younger and I was in a really bad spot in my life. Like, I mean, like, exceptionally bad. I'm also just a pretty wrathful person.
Yeah, that's. Someone said my sin would be envy.
Yeah, you'd be... yeah, probably just envy. Envy or sloth. You sleep all the time.
Oh, fuck off. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah,
anyway,
my sin would absolutely be sloth.
the teacher called me a liar and I punched her.
You punched her?
I just flat out fucking decked her.
So, were you lying?
No, I was being totally honest, and she, like, blatantly called me a liar to my friends, by the way. And
You gonna talk down to me, bitch, in front of my friends?
no,
In front of my friends!
no, it's not really like talking down in front of my friends. It's like you are telling the people who know, people I trust and people I care about, that I'm a liar, and you're trying to take that trust away from me.
Fuck.
Or that earned trust away from me. And then,
Really?
yeah, basically. But I was fucking like, no, this is not okay. And, it was a stupid decision, but I went up and punched her. I got expelled, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I'll be honest, kind of fucking deserved it. I was an
You
asshole.
absolutely deserved it. You assaulted a teacher.
Yeah, I'm lucky I didn't get more than that.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago. This was more than that. Like 7 years before we met. Like I said, I was really young. But fucking punched her.
This gun is
And I
very
love that.
strong, actually.
But actually, because of that, a couple of the people I would see outside of school pretty regularly
Stopped hanging out with you.
Oh, no, because we still bumped into one another. But they said,
The bitch deserved it.
one of them did. They nicknamed me, the Black Priest.
They should have named you Little Max.
Well, they named me the Black Priest because at the time I was very religious.
Were you?
Yeah, I used to be Catholic.
So now you're a recovered Catholic.
Yeah, because holy shit is that fucked up. But anyway.
My
to
drumline
those of you
director's
who are-
actually a recovering Catholic.
For those of you who are religious, I'm very sorry if we offend you. We're not supposed to talk about religion on the channel, and I know that.
We don't care if we offend you. We're just sorry.
I do, actually.
Okay,
I care
I
about
don't.
offending people.
I meant the royal we.
Yeah, but the thing is that, religion is a very sensitive topic for some people, and if I were to say something, it doesn't matter really what I say, someone's going to get offended by it.
I'm
But
not gonna care.
religion is what it is. The only thing I would ask you to do, if you're a religious person, is to question whether or not you believe what you believe because you're scared of what it is if you're not, or if it's not true. And try to figure out whether or not you believe it because you're scared or because you actually love your deity or your, whatever it is you believe in.
This video will not be uploaded for weeks. I can already feel that we just lost a few subscribers.
Probably like one or two. But hey, it's an honest thing, and
Honestly,
they're probably being honest. Then
if you are offended, I do apologize, but I'm not going to care that I offended you. Like, I'll get that you're offended, and I know that I should apologize, and I do mean that seriously. I have no intentions of offending you, but if you are offended, that's just how it fucking is. This is our channel, our content.
Yeah, exactly. We can do what we want with it.
So if you're like, don't say this, if it's like something...
We're gonna say it.
We're absolutely gonna say it. It's like, this guy asked me on the channel, this one video not to deliberately say anything related to, I think black people are bad on the channel. No, I was giving an example.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, like, I'm not allowed
When
to
does this
say, and then it'll be like, say exactly what I'm not allowed to
Yeah,
say.
because it's like, fucking, we're free people. We can do whatever we want. For the most part. I mean, within reason. It's not like we can go around robbing banks or
Oh, of course not. I mean, we could. We just this
We
would
would have
be
to suffer
shut
the
down very
Well,
quickly.
it's not actually just that. I actually realized this a long time ago. I can do literally fucking anything I want. But I have to suffer the consequences, whether they're good or bad.
Of course, that's how all of life works.
Yeah, and,
Speaking of all of life, there's an Xmas.
man,
And
this is gonna be a serious fucking episode. So anyway,
The reason
you know,
I'm doing this, by the way, is I'm hunting Xmas is so I can get Oberon parts.
yeah, so you
I
guys...
really only need the one.
Wait,
It's
they
probably
drop from Xmas? That's sweet.
yeah, they drop from all Xmas units, but it's like a
Oh, Oberon. I thought you said Vauban.
no.
I was like,
Vauban parts can only be got through alerts.
can only be obtained.
Can only be obtained through. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, it's just got does not work there, and I was trying to figure out an alternative.
I understand.
But
Also, guys, if my voice sounds a little different, that's I'm not going to delve too much into it, but I am experiencing extreme concentration right now. So that's why.
okay. Well, anyway, this is super interesting. By the way, I think he's just meaning. My parents are arguing upstairs, and this is a good distraction, basically.
Yeah.
So
I'm
whatever.
concentrating and not...
On this and not on that.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on this, so I don't have to concentrate on that.
Yeah. So anyway,
Where the fuck did my secondary go?
But yeah, no. So religion's a
Oh.
sensitive topic, but I don't want to offend anyone.
Oh,
Just
no way, does it do
question-
that? If I have a weapon
What?
with innate multi-shot, will it... Will the one multi-shot?
That's cool. Maybe. I don't know. Give it a multi-shot.
Kill yourself.
Yep. So anyway, the thing that's really interesting about all
This
my
gun
views
is
on
actually
religion and stuff.
vicious.
I honestly, it doesn't matter what anyone says. I'm still gonna believe this. You should always question your beliefs. It doesn't matter whether you're. And this isn't just with religion. This is pretty much with everything.
It's a big key to faith is big to consistently reassure yourself. I'm gonna go down.
Well, not to consistently reassure yourself, but to consistently believe and be hopeful of what you believe in face of doubt. So if let's say someone's Christian, going through a really, really rough time in their life. Faith is less about, or at least what I think faith is. I think faith is less about reassuring yourself and more about honestly believing what you believe and not lying to yourself about it when you're going through that rough time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was saying earlier, though, I believe that you should question your beliefs regardless of whether you're going through a rough time or not, and whether or not, and it doesn't matter what you are. It doesn't matter whether you're Christian, Catholic.
I've been in this mission
Hindu,
for 20
Buddhist.
minutes, and I've just been like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what religion you align yourself with. Just it's a healthy thing to question
Shit.
what you believe. Sorry for this being so serious.
Oh,
Though, 'cause
I'm not. Like I said, literally 24, probably like a minute and a half ago. It's our channel, our content. We will say and do whatever the fuck we please.
Yeah, just I mean, within reason.
Until we're getting paid.
Yeah.
And then we're our contract holders, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. And that, but that's the thing, though. That's one of the other things is that I don't fucking feel the need to change for anyone. Like, I'll be honest. If someone were to ask me to change, I'd say, "Fuck no, on my own time." I change on my time, not on yours, and I do what I want to change.
I
You
didn't-
get that though, right?
Yeah, I
Like
didn't know I was this accurate.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking accurate, dude. But what's your like philosophy on that kind of stuff? Not like on restricted content, but on like your views on religion and whatnot.
I wouldn't say that I am religious for the sole reason of my beliefs do not align with any known religion.
Well, I'm not meaning like you're religious,
But
whatever you want to call them beliefs, but I mean
religion is one of the most perplexing things about man.
Thank you. I agree.
Because it's what religion does for me is it shows us man's affinity for storytelling.
Yeah,
and believing in those stories. There's so many things, and the funny thing with religion cannot be proven or disproven, really. Fuck, I should get the fuck out of here.
This is actually a really interesting thing, though, or I think it is. I think not all. I'm not going to call anyone's religion out, but
Hinduism. I'm joking.
Fuck no, Hinduism. Cool. Some great stories in there too. But religion, in the typical sense, I'm meaning not just one religion or the other. And don't fucking start a religious war in the goddamn comments.
Okay, we're good.
Don't start a fucking religious war in the comments, because that's bullshit and no one likes to see it. But a lot of religions are pretty destructive, ultimately. And like I said,
I was slurping those noodles right on the microphone.
Yep. And I mean, I'm not going to be calling anyone out, but I'm just going to point out two things. And yes, in one way, this calls out the religion, but in other ways it does not, because this was not actually. These were acts of the churches, or one of them was an act of the church, and is very, very, very often said by people who follow this religion, oh no, that was fucked up, that should never have happened. The Crusades. Crusades were fucked up.
Yeah.
It never should have happened, and I'm pretty sure anyone who follows those Catholicism and all that shit can pretty fucking strongly agree with me. The other thing, the Holocaust. Now that was not caused by religion, but was worse because of it.
True fact.
And that is another thing about. By the way, he just moved the mic closer in case to me in case.
I've had that thought throughout this video.
Yeah, it just occurred to me a minute ago, but.
Alright.
So that's what I think, but it's not. Like I said, some religion can be, or actually most religions, any religion can be
catastrophic.
But
what should I mod Mesa for?
Armor, and I actually would say shielding.
Okay, continue your story.
Regardless of the fact that religion can be destructive, it can also be used equally towards peace. And I mean, fuck, you look at most of Buddhism, and it's the perfect example. Buddhism just tends to be. It's all about finding your inner peace and kind of just vanquishing the evil from the hearts of men and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, I mean, no, but I understand what you're saying.
Well, okay, I mean, obviously that's not 1 bajillion % of what it is. It's not like I've studied it
I wasn't
too much.
disagreeing with you. You said, you know what I mean, and I'm like,
oh, yeah.
No.
So, no,
I've never had a single experience with religion.
Buddhism is not...
On a personal front.
You know what? If you have never had an experience with Buddhism...
I have strongly considered just going to church one day just to see what it's like.
You should go to church. You should go to a temple. You should go to... Fuck, there's actually a Buddhist temple up the street from... or down the street, or across the street from my school. We can go there sometime. It'd be really cool.
It's right there.
It's right there. I actually I work over there to help improve the stuff with my environmental science class.
Interesting.
Yeah, the land over there's kind of bad, but
I will say that while I am not religious, I do have very strong beliefs on the spiritual side.
Yeah, me too. But
all that shit's fucking crazy, and I love it.
It really is. I love theology. But again, the thing about it is.
Sorry for this no movement on the screen. I'm trying to decide what I want to mod.
Yeah, again, though, I really just want to reiterate. It's not that religion is bad or good. It's how it's used that determines it.
A Bible is only a weapon in the hands of the violent.
And words only have the power that we give them. So actually, that's another thing. Fucking, I was pushed around constantly when I was a kid. Like, all the time. You know that.
Sure.
Even in middle school, I was really bad.
Oh, fuck.
But basically, just, I mean, if people are fucking calling you names and giving you bullshit, just ignore it, guys. I mean, they don't fucking know you.
Or don't. And knee them in the forehead. That'll work, too.
You could do that, but probably don't, because you might get into trouble.
Yeah.
Probably will.
Don't listen to anything that I say.
Just, this is actually a really important lesson that it took me a long time to figure out, and believe it or not, the Game Grumps helped me figure out.
Oh, yeah.
Love yourself, because it's too important not to, and no one else is going to do it for you guys, okay?
I mean, some will try to do it for you, but the effect will not be quite the same.
No, it won't. I mean, the fact is your partner, the person you love the most in the world, can love you with every fiber of their fucking being.
They could love you more than life itself.
Yeah, and it won't. It might not matter because you don't feel the same about yourself.
Do I even want to play Chroma?
You're doing what you're doing. But just stick with it, guys. Try to push through it. Things get better.
Things do get better.
Like, if fucking... I have said this multiple times. I had a really terrible... I mean, not as bad as some people, but I've had really terrible experiences in my past. And I have been in the shitter and back out of it again. But for a couple months now, I've been, like, really at peace with myself because I just figured out what makes me happy. And I know you guys have heard this before, but do what makes you happy. And that's not a fucking... And if you don't know what makes you happy, fucking go out there.
Out.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you doing
go
watching
out.
This video?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if it makes you happy, sure, it was great. But, like, go out and just experience new things. Try to figure out what makes you feel
That's
good.
another thing. If you're watching our videos out of sympathy, the sentiment is sweet and all, but leave.
Yeah.
Don't let us waste your time.
Yeah, it's like, if you guys actually like what we do, then watch it. But if you're just watching it because it's like, oh, you only got 30 people, then come on.
They're trying.
Guys, it's like, yeah, totally. But it's,
which, if I hear any...
you've got Rage on there already.
If I hear any one of you say, aw, they're trying, fuck you.
No, I do know that my cousin Brandon. Love you guys, and I love you, Brandon. And fuck, say hi to Alyssa for me. Yeah. Anyway,
okay, just do
he
that.
He likes that shit. He likes watching this. I've spoken to him about it. He thinks it's a lot of he thinks it's cool, and that's fucking awesome. I like that someone likes what we do.
A ton of scrap parts that I can scrap for.
Well, don't scrap them.
Ducats.
You can scrap them, but also
the Void Trader's in town.
We'll see if you can sell them first.
Well, I'm gonna see.
What's he selling though? Because the Void Trader.
God, I know what he's selling.
What's he selling?
We'll see.
Oh man.
We'll go to the relay.
Yeah, but it's not.
Top that off. I'm not gonna finish your drink.
Dude. I thought you were gonna stab me in the leg. We have ramen. He really aggressively put a fork into a bowl. Pot thing. Eating straight out of the pot, like people who are too lazy to get bowls do.
Like fucking cavemen. Deal with it.
That came out of nowhere. Alright, though. Oh, you want to see something super cute? So, my grandma used to give us Beanie Babies whenever we went over there. And my sister, I haven't had the chance to give it to her, but she had a cat Beanie Baby exactly like this one. And I found it and decided to get it for her. I haven't seen her in a little bit, though. And when I see her, I'm going to give this to her. Yeah, it's cute. Cute as shit. Cute. That's almost a cuter word than cute.
Shameless plug that I'm not being promoted for. You know what's a really fun fucking game that you should absolutely track down a copy of and just play with friends?
What?
Super Fight.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a copy of it over
You
there.
do. Where's the trader? Orcus Relay.
Super Fight is a
It's a
it's a
card
card
game
game.
where you will be given a character, a series of attributes, and setting.
No. You get each person gets one character, one weapon, pretty much. Sometimes it's weapon, sometimes it's like backup.
Has no legs.
That's one of them. And then you get
Oh, Orcus Relay.
an effect. So it might be like Ash from The Evil Dead with an army of velociraptors riding the Iron Giant.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then you could be
just get to argue about bullshit.
Yeah, you get to argue about who would win. And then it's like
you are probably very loud. Be careful.
Yeah, I know. But no, so that's like super fun game. I mean, again, we're not being paid for this. It's just fun.
Yeah, I just saw the thing then and I was like, I'll plug that shit.
We should play that later.
We should.
It's fun. We need to do that again. I don't play it enough. One time I brought it to school.
After we
played it at lunch, and a bunch of people were like super into it.
I was about to make a drugs joke, but I don't think I should.
They're drug jokes. Go.
I was gonna say we could totally do that after we do like 50,000 crack cocaines.
Just individual crack cocaines, one at a time.
Ooh, I want this. An arrow skin.
We don't do drugs.
This Prismascana I heard is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Look at the stats.
I did see the stats. This guy has an arrow skin that I kind of want, but I don't have the fucking credits.
I don't have an... Oh, that's an arrow?
It's an arrow skin.
I thought you said Eros, and it's like a polearm.
No.
Sands of Inaros blueprint?
Yeah, that's a quest.
Isn't it to get Inaros?
Yeah, but I bought him with money.
I wanna play Limbo.
Limbo is fucking weird.
Yeah. I've heard he's really good, though, if you know how to play him right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so cool if the devs watched our channel?
It would be... Of this game?
Yeah.
It would be very cool.
That'd be really fun. We should... They're actually,
But we talk about the game none.
That's not true.
I know.
We were just talking about, you know, my
I'll-
nose itches.
I'll play
Some
Inaros.
other stuff. Hey, this has been about an episode, though.
Yeah, so finish your thought.
No, that was it.
Okay.
I love you guys, and
I hate you.
Stay swifty.
Drink an entire bottle of dishwasher
That's
soap.
fucked up. Don't say that.
Okay, drink an entire